Hello and welcome to Glenville House in the beautiful Cotswolds.
We're here today to film 6 of the experts critiquing the 4 Britain's Next Top Coach finalists. Okay, so what we did was we divided the 6 experts into 2 teams. In one team we had Dr. Peter Haddon with Judy Barber and Alexandra Watson.
And in the other team we had Francine Kay, the divorce doctor, we had Dr. Angus MacLeod and Curly Martin.
And what we asked them to do was to go and watch the 4 finalists' videos and then critique them on the same criteria that you're voting for them on. So that's connection, knowledge and insight.
Let's go and have a sneak preview.
I love Jules because she's got such a warmth about her. She's such a naturally warm, likeable person. She just oozes this welcoming comfort in such a brilliant way, and she talks really from the heart, and you would feel as a coachee, somebody with her, quite safe and comforted by her presence and being for her to facilitate your growth, I suppose.
Jules actually took the idea of modelling and brought it down to a level of copying, so that everybody that's watching this and everybody that's watching the videos could understand that, yes, I could do that if I just copied somebody, as opposed to truly modelling them in the NLP sense. Yes, I could do that. And I think she did that well.
She's a lovely person, she's got a wonderful manner, very empathetic, and puts you at ease straight away. I think she'll make a wonderful coach.
Christian connected for me immediately. What I liked was his genuine warm approach and the way that he explained what he was going to do to the audience in a very simple and concise way. I
felt his, from a connection point of view, excellent. From the word go, as a potential coaching client of his, I would have felt that he's trustworthy, he's sincere, he has my best interests at heart, and he's putting me at ease, and this is someone that I would like to engage with.
I loved Christian, and I think he did a slick job. He was very intellectual with it, but also had a heart to him and a deep soul with the coaching, which I think is extremely important, because it's sometimes you can go to heck with the method and just do it from the soul of coaching, your intuition as a coach, and just take them somewhere. And I think Christian's definitely got that talent in him as well, and not all coaches do. They're very methodical and keep to the book. I think Christian can definitely is brave enough and has the knowledge enough to go off centre and do something quite different and fresh with a coachee, and I think he has enormous power as a coach. So we loved Christian. Nigel, for me, came across as somebody who seems to have done this type of thing before, maybe to camera, or done a lot of seminars, in the way that he was quite natural with the camera. So his connection to the audience, I thought, was quite good. The one thing I thought that could have been we have more of with Nigel was how his energy levels were. For me, it started off okay, and then very quickly his energy level sort of went down and never, for me, quite recovered from that.
I think he did have produced quite a good safe space for the coachee, and that was illustrated by asking a question and instantly she's going into state, very genuine reaction in there. So I think that he is able to do that stuff, so I thought that was pretty good. Expertise, quite a bit of expertise, but I think there's, again, as Francine said, a lot of scope for improvement there. And insight, I agree with both of you. I mean, I think it's a work in progress.
One thing he said which I really liked was, I get a sense of what you're feeling, but I'm not you. And to make that distinction, to show that he understood the difference between what he could see and what somebody was actually feeling, I thought that was a really good point to make.
Well, if we've got to talk about Elliot, I've got to put that up.
Oh, good.
There we are. Elliot, first and foremost, is an entertainer with a coaching element to it. I think his strong point, as you mentioned, is definitely helping the entrepreneur. I think that's his niche. That's where he should concentrate his coaching on, because that would suit the way he comes across. Is very cut and thrust. It's not a easy, gentle, comforting like Jules is easy, gentle, comforting. Elliot's next. So for an entrepreneur and a business mind, that would work well for that type of coaching.
I loved the passion that he has for it. That definitely came across. Connection-wise, I would have to agree, in as much as I think that he was connected to his own persona and what he was getting across on the audience, and that he was producing a product out of Adam.
Not easy to watch in the sense that they were laughing and joking probably outside the situation, which way you thought they know each other, so that's fine. But if he'd have been with somebody else who he'd never met before, I think we'd probably see a different side to Elliot.
I think that the expertise that he showed at that stage was lacking compared with what he's done before. If you've been following Elliot, then you will have seen that he has developed the theme of the tank already. So he's actually done some coaching to bring that through. And I think if you've just popped in and looked at Elliot at this stage, you might not get that. He has been working a long time with the client.
So you've heard what the experts have got to say, but at the end of the day, it's your vote that counts.
So go onto the site, if you haven't already done so, and vote for your favourites. You can vote for all four using a different voting criteria, and once you've done it, share the videos with as many people as you can. Thanks for your support.